Hello and what is up everybody, it's Thunderbob here and I am checking out a new VR game tonight. This is The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution, and I am so excited to play this. I played through the first chapter right when it came out on the PC, and then every time they updated it, they added like the Horde mode, they added the more recent DLC that kind of ties into this. I went back and played it, and I've been eager for like a full new experience in this Walking Dead world. This, of course, is playing on the Oculus Quest, the MetaQuest 2 headset directly. Unfortunately, the PC version has been delayed until early next year. I was super frustrated about that. I almost didn't buy this on the MetaQuest, and then this morning I got a 30% off coupon, and I said, oh, you know what, it's only $27, I'm gonna buy it, and then if I have to double dip later, I'll do so. I'm kind of hoping this is cross-buy. I haven't heard anything official, so hopefully I'll get it on the PC also for free. If not, maybe I'll buy it again if it's worth that. We're gonna jump in and play maybe like the first half hour to an hour tonight, depending on where a good break point is. I was really good at this, but I haven't played, the first game in a few months at least, so we'll see. By the end of the game, I was mowing down hordes of zombies. But unfortunately, you can pull in your old game, from my understanding, but since I played on the PC, that's not going to be possible here. So I'm going to be starting from scratch in Chapter 2 here, and let's just jump in and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're going to start a new game here. And yeah, here's the option to import or do a clean. My understanding is you can only import on the system the save is from. So if I was on PC, I could only import into the PC. MetaQuest. I read something that this may not even be working right now. So I think they might be patching that, but I don't have a save to even test it with. So I'm going to do clean. Story, standard, advanced. I'm just going to start off at standard. I felt like I was pretty good at the game. I don't want to make this too frustrating, but I also don't want to make it too easy. If I find it too easy, I might push down to advanced, but we'll start with just standard. That's kind of where it defaulted. That's usually how I play my games the first time through, wherever it defaults to.
People call me the tourist.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't think you had I'm trying to think back. Could you even pick man or woman in the original? I don't think you could, but I'm gonna go with the man just because that's how I played the original game. Got kind of like a grizzled arm a little bit, or like almost like a more feminine arm. I'm like a grizzled tourist, I think. Yeah. Alright. With this lighting, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's kind of like darker to lighter. Feels kind of close to my own complexion. Okay, so this is just the original core gameplay tutorial. We don't need that. I know how to play this game. We're just gonna jump right into the game. Tell Eclair. 3 months after the promise of the reserve was shattered. 10 seconds after the floor collapsed. Oh, okay.
Well, look at you, tourists. La célébrité on the tip of everyone's tongue. If I'd have known you were gonna cause this much trouble, I'd have kept my mouth shut about the reserve. Maybe all those lives would have been spared. One thing is certain, though. Misery spread like wildfire, and your name was taken to blame. But what's done, it cannot be undone, no matter how badly you wish it could. You feeling okay, tourists? That thought heating up your brain? Got you seeing flames?
That was the old man from the first chapter, right? Who died at the beginning? Okay.
What went down at the reserve? But that ain't nothing compared to the hell unleashed upon Old Town. Wonder if we'll ever know who kept them bells ringing for 3 days straight. Riling up the horde into a frenzy so savage, the living didn't stand a chance. But despite it all, The reserve being a bust, a madman laying waste to Old Town, the tower folks don't seem frazzled. Business as usual. The building even seems a few stories taller, now that Mama finally slaughtered the reclaimed. And no one's heard boo from JB in a long while. Some say he's dead, and I'm more fond of the taller tales, that the devil slithered back to his warm and cozy domain. Of course, someone will always step out of the shadows and make themselves known when there are big shoes to fill, right?
A mile hole in the ground was going to be the end of New Orleans. We have reaped what we sowed. All those lives wasted, and for what? None of the legends were true.
Wonder how Mama's feeling about this noise coming out of the French Quarter.
Shifted
it's only gotta be a matter of time before the tower comes knocking on that preacher's door, right? Are you sure you want to get caught in the middle of that mess, tourist?
Not really.
Maybe you'd be better off paddling back to the bayou.
Get like a Shining vibe going on. Old Town was slaughtered. It was a slaughter. Oh, it's
the living getting more desperate. And the dead, well, they just keep multiplying. Gonna take nothing short of a miracle to survive what's coming.
This is like a fever dream that the tourist is having.
Of course, you had some people talking like you were a miracle worker. But that's not how it's gone down, has it? I'd say wherever the tourist goes, death ain't far behind.
That way? Is she carrying a zombie on her back? Yeah. Wasn't that her daughter?
So, you got one or two of them miracles up your sleeve? Been saving them for the right occasion, maybe? She wants you to know something, tourist. That the darkness has swallowed you. There ain't no use in fighting it, she says. Just surrender. Let it devour you. You best be on your way home now, tourist. Let a dead man rest in peace.
Roger that. That was all in his head, right? Like, they didn't actually add, like, supernatural aspects to the
One last thing before you go. A bit of advice from beyond the grave. In a time like this, where it seems like the only decisions worth a damn are the ones that save your own ass, well, you best give that a second thought. Payback still exists, my friend. And payback is a whole lot more ornery than a rib-thin rabid dog.
That's super
Payback
creepy.
is an honest-to-God force of nature.
Whoa! Like Inception. Doctor Strange. Alright. That was cool. It was very reminiscent of the intro to the original game. Had kind of a similar vibe. I don't remember as many supernatural elements, though maybe I'm just forgetting them. Pretty sure there's like more in his head and allegorical kind of. I doubt there's going to be someone levitating things at you.
You alive? Up here! Tourist! You need to stand up! Shit! That's a lot of blood. We gotta move! Grab your flashlight. On your chip. Floor collapsed and swallowed you up. Dropped you like a fucking rock. Thought you were toast. Get your head clear. We gotta escape this hellhole. Place is swarming. Yo, pick up those blueprints.
Oh yeah, you can crouch. Oh, I am crouched.
The blueprints on the floor.
Oh, what's that?
Tourist? Snag the blueprints. Can't believe what we went through to get those fucking things. Father Carter better be Hail Marying his ass off when we get back. Fuck! You got company! Take this!
Oh, this is my favorite weapon, the cleaver from the last game. Easy.
We gotta get you up here and... Wait. What the fuck is that? I hear something. Shit! They're flooding in! Behind you!
I got it. Don't worry. Is there anything in here? Bandages, bandages, bandages. Wood?
Run, tourist! Get the fuck out of here!
I'm already full. I'm not leaving any of this stuff behind. I don't remember the wood. You pick up little bits of it and like put it in your backpack. But it doesn't seem like I can carry any of it here. Put that down there in case I need it. Oh, energy drinks. Did I miss anything else? One thing I immediately noticed, having been a PC player originally and now playing on the Quest, definitely the graphics look weaker. Like for a sequel, you would expect it to look better. You know, PC just has more horsepower. Even though this is a sequel, you could just tell the textures. Yeah, reach over and grab your... View the objectives. Escape Hotel Eclair with the blueprints. There's just no way really around it. It's just inferior looking to the PC. Like these models, you know, it was a cartoony game to start with. But they're just lower quality now, I would say. This is what you did most of the game. Literally go from building to building, scrounging for... Oops. Whatever you can. Trying to remember the... Okay. It had kind of like the Half-Life Alyx thing where you just gotta hover over something to grab it. Man, there's a lot of medicine. Like, in the original game, medicine was a lot harder to come by early. Look at all this stuff. I wonder if this is because I didn't load a save, if this is just them like loading you up. You're already full. Task items. Yeah, I'm already full. Gotta do that from time to time. Okay, was there anything the other way, though? And should I grab the bandages instead of... like... You could look at it and it'll tell you, so that's 4 plastic and a couple rubber. Protein fiber. That's just fiber. I feel like those actually might be more useful. Maybe even the bandages too. Oh yeah, you got your sprint as well. See, look at that. Look at the draw distance there. That would never happen on the PC, but because of, you know, this is basically running on phone hardware, like it kind of makes sense. They've got to call a lot of that distance, or that detail in the distance. I heard the second, like, tone that something was near me. I'm guessing this is gonna be a dead end. Yeah, so I had to go this way. Waiting for something to, like, pop out of those doors. Yep. Lots of guns. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm full. Do we go up? Do we explore the ballroom? Look at all these guns. Yeah, I'm full. For this few zombies, I really don't need guns. Oh, I can climb that. That's cool. Ooh. A lot of stuff in here, jeez. Why is my backpack so small? I thought I had like 15 pages. Didn't you unlock that as you went, if I remember right? Yeah, I'm full. Unless I find... Man, I don't even have any... These guns break so quick. Like, you usually want to grab what you can. Who's that? Are you dead? Ooh, there's a lot over there. This is like my moment-to-moment gameplay in the original. It was grab at the left, and this is the cleaver is usually what I'd use for melee, even in the original. I'm not sure, like, should I go explore over there? I'm already full. Doesn't seem like there's much point. Like, I've already got... Like, look at the detail on that sign. Like, I almost feel like the low detail, like, models are still here, and, like, the high def is not loading in. I don't know. That's goofy. Oh! Where'd you come from? It is pretty hard to, like this hallway, like, are those garbage bags? Are they body bags? Like, and that exit sign, like, it is hard to overcome the difference in the PC Quest version. Oh, snap. Oh, I wanted that gun. Oh, man. I mean, it's amazing this can run on what is... How'd I get over here? Basically phone hardware. Like, this is what's running in the MetaQuest is like, you know, what would be in your Samsung phone. So it's amazing that this 3D world even works. It's just like, if this came out day one on the PC and on the... Oh, did I lose all my... What the... Why am I... Am I playing as more than one character?
Glad to see you upright, tourist. No broken bones, not even a limp. Thank the Lord. Holland's...
I'm all...
Oh. Sorry. Don't touch him.
I'm all ears.
As I was saying. Glad to see you upright, tourist. No broken bones, not even a limp. Thank the Lord. Holland's found you in the bushes unconscious and dragged you here. Looks like you had quite an exit from the hotel. You have good news to share, I hope?
Okay.
The good news is that I managed to make it out alive. The bad news...
My friends are dead.
Am I the same character from the first one? Because that voice is very different.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. What happened?
Riley couldn't handle it. Froze up. Cowered in the corner when we had to keep moving. When we tried to get him up, he freaked. Started flailing around, knocked one of our grenades loose, and it blew. Collapsed the floor on us. Blew him to smithereens.
Riley. Yes. I should have seen it coming. Boastful men rarely hold up under pressure.
So you can't.
They all knew the risk, and yet they forged ahead. Brave souls, all of them.
They died for a worthy cause.
I regret that you were put in such danger.
Me too. But nothing I haven't seen before. We found the blueprints. But honestly, I don't know what good they're gonna do you. You'll never be able to clear that place. You need to rethink your plan.
May I have the blueprints, please? That hotel will be our home. We've had a setback, yes, but the blueprints are valuable. It will help us plan our next effort. When the time is right, we will try again. Our faith will deliver us.
Faith? Your head's in the clouds if you think faith is going to deliver you anything, Padre. Let me gather my thoughts. About that.
Wait a minute. Let's get back on topic.
Faith?
Alright, so don't
Your
walk
head's in
away.
the clouds if you think faith is going to deliver you anything, Padre. But hey, you do you.
We're all the same, tourist. Even if you refuse to admit it. We want what everyone wants. Belonging. Community. Peace of mind. After the disaster in Old Town, many of my people are living in constant fear. The rumors of a psychopath behind it all have them rattled, thinking everyone outside of my flock could be the perpetrator, an envoy of Satan himself. But the living must band together, not remain divided. And the hotel is our answer.
You're persistent, I'll give you that. But I'm done arguing about the hotel. We have business to discuss.
Indeed we do. I read the Pawn King's proposal. It's ambitious, but sound. You could tell Sonny I accept, but with certain stipulations. Here, I've outlined them in this letter. Minor tweaks to the agreement that I think he'll find amenable. A trade network for those of us outside the tower walls could ease a lot of suffering.
Yeah. Pawn King is a real saint. I'll give him your letter.
Unusual circumstances call for unusual alliances. Knowing Sonny, he's pacing behind that glass of his, wearing a groove into the floor, waiting for my response. Let him sweat it out for a bit. You clearly need to get some rest. Your weapons and gear are just outside the door.
Oh, cool.
No offense, of course, just a precaution.
His mouth's
God
done.
bless. Godspeed, tourist.
Okay. Can I? There's nothing in here. You got anything to say? Nope. Alright, let's keep going. Ugh. Thought you were a zombie. Take that. Oops. Put all the stuff back in my backpack. Like a lot of stuff to pick up all at once. Can I two-hand it? Just making sure nothing's dropping. And I'm full. So they want that hotel. I wonder if you're not at the same camp kind of area you were at the first one. Herbal medicine. You definitely want the guns. Bandages aren't that hard to make later. I just don't remember like how much all the upgrades cost. Get rid of the dirty band-aids for good band-aids. Metal, sugar, water, proteins, and fiber. Sugar and fiber. Well, I got most everything. We'll do you. Got lots of guns. Some medicine. Medicine is like probably the most critical item in the game. Like at a distance, it doesn't look too bad. Like obviously the signage and stuff you can tell it is lower resolution. And this wasn't the prettiest looking game even back in, what is it, 2020 when this came out? Shotgun piece. And actually we could put you over there. It wasn't the prettiest game even when it came out ages and ages ago. But like clearly a lot of these textures are lower than they were 3 years ago when this came out, you know. Like that car, it looks like a PlayStation 2 car. Like the mailbox and newspaper, you know, thing. Very low detail. Finding nearby skiffs. So I'm assuming I'm going to go back to my campground and I can unload some of this stuff and then we'll do one more mission probably. Look at those bushes. Okay. Is that the low... That must be like the low detail model. Like low. But even like when you get closer, it doesn't look like that much better. They're like squares. I don't know. I'm so excited. There's the skiff. Should I explore? I don't have any room, so I might as well go back. I was so excited to play this, but now I'm like, should I just refund it and play it on PC? I really need to research and find out if it's going to be cross-buy. If it is, I'll definitely keep it, and then I'll probably... I don't know if I'll play through it all. But it's like, it feels like it's not the right way to play this game. Alright, so I want to go back to the resting place. Which is where you'll spend a lot of time in this game. I'm assuming that's how the original was. The basic formula of the game is you go to the upgrade, you break down your stuff, you repair stuff, and then you pick a level to go to. So this immediately looks familiar. This is like your home base. I just want to see this thing before we move on. One thing I noticed in a lot of previews is there are some new areas, but by and large, like most of the areas are, like Rampart was there before, Old Town was there before, the Shallows, Via Coralla, like most of these are existing places, which for a new game to reuse so many of the locations, what I'm hoping is that they're, different, that things have been changed. This area actually looks pretty decent on the quest. Like, I don't know if they were able to optimize this a little more, maybe because it's dark. Yeah, I know all about this. But this actually looks really good for the quest. Like, that initial level, I was like, I don't know. But this looks pretty decent. You can definitely see the squig. I don't know if it's going to come across on the screen, but like the squiggly lines around everything because of the lack of resolution or the lack of aliasing. But this is your upgrade table. And the crux of the game is you come here, you do your upgrades, you break down your stuff. I'll show you some of that here. you talk on the radio. You know, you pick up new missions. What is that? It looked like a toy gun. Okay, so they did kind of load you out here a fair bit. You got your storage, so you'll come back here, you'll break down some stuff. Yeah, these have like gear in them. So they're kind of like setting you up, probably because, oh, this wasn't open before. Oh, did they give you like a new shortcut into the catacombs instead of having to like, before it was, or maybe this is just shrunk down because it's on the quest. Then the resting place now extends into the catacombs. Before you'll find your flask, additional weapon racks, and more space to make your own. Oh. This used to be how you got to the church, which was like kind of another mission area, but it's a little different. Okay, so you can like store stuff in here. I take it. Heavy plating crafting. Okay. I gotta turn that vignetting off. That's kind of annoying. I don't really need it. Come on. Options. Nausea reduction. Off. Disable all vignetting. Okay. Okay. Oops. Nice. Just seeing if there's like anything in here. Okay, so when you are ready for the next day to start, you drink from that flask, you go to sleep, and then you can go back into the field.
4:17. Gary, if you're reading this, then the time has come. Things have fallen apart. Umbra and I are on the run. But you missed us, or we missed you, or maybe you were never here and will never read this. Maybe Carmen was right. Maybe you took the walk. Maybe I am writing this to a ghost. But something inside me holds on to a vision of you knee-deep in the swamp, stubbornly trudging back to me and Umbra.
I can barely read that.
There is no home anymore. There is only us. The three of us against this fucked up world.
So you
We cannot wait here for long. We are being hunted. We must move to survive. We will leave traces. You know where. Be relentless, my love. May.
So the stuff in here you could break down if you want, or it's kind of like little, collectibles and stuff. Like some of this, like there'd be no reason not to. I need to go clear my inventory. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. They've moved around a lot of stuff. Broken rifle, so you can go destroy all this stuff. Like, man, they give you a lot of stuff in here. I wonder if it's just because you can't carry over from the other, if you don't carry over from the other version, because there's nothing you can do with most of this. Do I really have to pick all of this stuff up, carry it over there, destroy it? That's so time consuming. I'll do that off camera. What is this? Unlock small caliber armor upgrades. Walkers love these flares. Small caliber armors. Sap gloves. Put some weight behind those punches. Yeah, so new crafting table. I'm wondering if you carried your save over from the other version. Are these just the original crafting table? Yeah, they are. Sheet metal cleaver, shiv, custom footwear. Yeah, so I wonder if you carry your or if you just have these upgrades already. Interesting. Yeah, so healing and stamina. This was mostly like melee weapons, and then this was your guns and stuff. And then you have one new crafting table over there, basically. Alright, I wanted to see if we can get any of these channels on here. It says 13. So can I go all the way? Does it just start over, I hope? It does not. Okay, I'm gonna do a 65 to start with. I can hear the Pawn King himself on the channel. If he's open, he'll announce in the morning. Okay, nothing. So Casey is missing. Some music or sermons from JB. To the tower, nothing right now. Let's check 13. Just creepy sounds. Never figured this one out. Kind of sounds like a number station, like you know, if you know what a number station is, or you Google it, it's like a repetitive tone that like spies would use during the Cold War, and I guess they're still used somewhat today. But hello. All right. So I just spent the last like 15 minutes clearing out all the junk around here and kind of just getting my loadout. You know, I just 2 melee weapons. I got my pistol. I got an axe I'm going to take with me. Oh, and I found this crowbar which says perfect for prying off crabs, and I'm pretty sure that is a Half-Life reference, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll take some medicine, some food, a couple weapons, and let's go do a mission or two. Maybe I'll take one more melee weapon just in case. I don't think they'll throw too many zombies at me where I need all of my my guns and stuff this early. This is what I spent like the last 30 minutes doing off camera. It's literally just like, don't need that. Don't need that. I think that's how they did it. You know, you can load your old save, but it doesn't really matter because they give you like a shit ton of stuff right off the bat. I'm not gonna like. I looked through some of this. You get a chainsaw now. That's so cool. You can, you know, get a worn sawed-off shotgun, safari rifle. This is like the new stuff. Gone camping at the skyscraper, and then of course you have to like find the recipes. Like I found this one earlier, so I could almost. I need rubber for that one, and I could build the chosen, which I think was like the pre-order bonus. I'm not gonna unlock anything right this second. Kind of want to just jump in and go kill some stuff. Oh, I didn't realize we had the arrows right here. I should put those away. We'll store you. Am I full? No? Oh, can I not put these in there? I guess not. I thought you could for some reason. No? Alright, we're just gonna put you right. Oh, wait. Those don't take up inventory spots, I don't think. Alright. Did I lose the other one? Okay. Yeah, they're not in there. We're going to go ahead and take a nap so that we load up the next day, and then we are going to go do a mission, and that might be the end of the video. I want this first one to be like 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, so I cleared this entire place. It took like longer than it probably should have. It's kind of cool though, you got an area where you can kind of collect stuff. The thing is, most of that stuff, it's better to just break it down. Very rarely is it like beneficial to like keep it. That's how I go to sleep every night. Day 1. Yeah, so you wake up in the morning, your day's over, or your night's over, and now we go and explore New Orleans. And I'm wondering if there's going to be like, use the crafting station to craft supplies. I don't really need a lot, maybe some more bullets. So I am using, was it the 30? Oh, 9mm. Shotgun, 9mm. So I need to unlock it. I'm only level 5. So I could, yeah. I don't know if I should go ahead and do this, maybe just to get to the, but now I can make these. I have plenty of bullets though. Like they started me out with 176 bullets. Wait for Sonny, the Pawn King, to announce he's open for business. Wait, that wasn't there before, was it? Find us in the reserve beneath the church. I was just over there. Alright, let's see if we can talk to... He was on 65, so I mean I gotta go all the way back here again. My arm is already tired. That was the music. Are you open? Hello? Well, he didn't announce it, so I guess he's not. Should I just go explore? I guess I'll go back to the reserve, and, yeah. So this is one thing, in the original game, you had... the reserve, which ended up being under the church. Spoilers if you did play the original game. Maybe I should have said that before I gave it away. Kind of looks like there's something over there. And you get there. I wonder if they put anything over here. I keep grabbing my thing, my weapon by accident, not my thing. But you go, in the original, to the church several times, and then at the end of the game you find out it's secretly where the reserve is at, you know, the entire time. And I was kind of expecting that they would have this like walled off or closed off, but this stuff is all here, which is kind of cool. I imagine there'll be some missions or something where it takes you back here again, like, well, obviously like this one is. I think there's usually someone right around the corner here. Nope. Yeah, I don't think there was a loading here. Of course, you know, the MetaQuest 2 has a lot less. So levels must be smaller, I'm assuming, in some ways. Yeah, so much of this game is just straight up from the first one. Like, this area is almost identical to how it was in the original game. And I don't know if that's lazy or what. Like, they are reusing a ton of content here. There are new areas, but there are a lot of areas we visited before. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I hope there's enough new content to warrant, you know, the $40 price tag. This area looks pretty decent for the quest. It's usually, like, the stuff in the distance looks fine, but it's like when you get really close and it's like a single texture for most of the car, like that, those wheels and stuff look so bad. Not that the original game was like a looker by any means. But, yeah, it's a little rough here. Whenever you hear that ooh sound, a walker has probably spotted you and is probably coming your way right then. I've noticed a couple of times where there's like a tear in the world geometry. Like if you look under that car, it almost seems like you can see the world beneath it. Same thing here. Like if I crouch down here, like I can see the reserve through there. Obviously, that's not supposed to be like that. Draw distance is also pretty terrible. Yes, this was the original church you went to. Just kind of grabbing stuff as we go along here. Get some hats. Stealing from the church, I'm gonna go to hell. But this is like sharp object shafts, workable metal, all this stuff I need to upgrade my base. There's a ladder over there. I don't think this was how to get into the reserve, if I remember right. Sometimes it's hard to grab your light. Yeah, I don't think... Didn't seem like I can actually get up here. Okay. Okay. I think it was the other way. I don't like sprinting too much because your stamina bar goes down, then you gotta get medicine, and you gotta get food, and it's like a whole thing. You gotta actually cook food as like food you find in the world. I don't know if I have any on me. Like this stuff will give you stamina without losing any health. But like if I drank this, it would give me 15 stamina, but it would also cost me health. So you basically never want to eat the food or drinks in the game world. You want to, if at all possible, cook and make like jambalaya or something. And it said I was supposed to... Hello, ladies. And
welcome to the Revolution, tourist. I'm Sable. This is Echo. Barnes is there in the back.
Thank you. I don't think I have enough room for that. I'm gonna take the shotgun. I'm just gonna steal all your stuff. It's cool. We're friends here. Wasn't expecting a crowd.
Wasn't expecting a crowd.
I couldn't go into details in the note I left. It's all about security. Just meeting with you here is a huge risk for us. Let me explain. We represent a growing faction inside the tower. People fed up with the current leadership. If Nola's gonna remain habitable, the time's come for a change at the top.
So what I'm hearing is that you have a beef with Mama.
You could say that, yeah. Mama's gonna fucking bury us all. Even you.
Relax, Barnes.
I'm gonna take that with me when I go.
How did you find me?
Everyone knows about the tourist. And we are always looking for allies. Barnes and I are Tower.
I feel like she's gonna
Echo
end up
is
being
former
bad.
reclaimed. There are more of us, about 36 on the inside. And we've got sympathizers among the exiles. But I guess you'd call us the ringleaders.
What's your plan?
A tactical assault on the tower. Coordinated from within. One shot to chop off the head of the snake.
Bold plan. But why? Still haven't heard a good reason.
We have our reasons.
Mama's got every one of us in her sights. No one's safe. Ever since the reserve was a bust, she's been consolidating power. Building up units of heavily armed elite fighters, all loyal to her. Call themselves Eradicators. The way we see it, the only chance to get to Mama is from within. And soon. We eliminate her, the tower can be returned to the people. And Nola survives.
What's Mama scheming?
Something big. If you thought the war with the Reclaimed was a disaster for Nola, that's nothing compared to what she's prepping for now. fortifying the tower into an impenetrable fortress. We've been ordered to hoard supplies for months, and everyone's on strict rations.
They've got like 3 months of fresh water stored up, easily. Probably more. I've seen it.
And these eradicators, they're all training like there ain't gonna be no tomorrow. They're no joke.
Mama's desperate. With the scale of what she's planning, no one will be spared. This ends with her reigning supreme, or us taking the tower down, once and for all.
Do you have the means to pull something like this off?
We're working towards it, yeah. But
These
we're
ears
limited
really
in our
sell it.
movements. Have to watch every step. We meet here when we can. What we lack is a reliable asset on the outside while we set the stage. Someone who knows the city and has free reign. Someone who can deliver a counterpunch. Keep Mama off balance.
Bueno, who better than the tourist?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, you've convinced me. How can I help?
Now, the tower has their sights set on the radio station in the French Quarter, where JB used to broadcast. We think Mama's planning to use the station to flood the airwaves with propaganda. She's already papering the whole city with her old town conspiracies. They're gonna make their move on the radio station, soon.
Real soon. A daytime operation. We stop Mama from taking the radio station, we slow down the spread of her lies.
And instead, we give the people what they really want to hear. A new take on an old classic. Here.
Oh.
It's JB's last sermon. Hasn't been broadcast yet. Echo found it in an abandoned, reclaimed base.
It's a real firestorm, too. You've never heard JB like this. Out for blood.
We need you to stop the tower from taking over the station and get JB's last hurrah on the air.
Fighting propaganda with propaganda?
If the tower controls all the information out there, we don't have a chance.
If we want to inspire an uprising, we can't have Mama polluting the airwaves with bullshit. We get the exiles behind us, then we strike. Barnes is gonna go ahead of you, see what intel she can gather about access to the station. But she can't be seen.
I'll leave you a present in Bird Lounge, down the street from the station.
Before you go, we need a reliable way to communicate. Timing's key, so passing notes ain't gonna cut it. Echo?
These walkies are older than dirt. Broken, pretty much, no voice capabilities. But I figured out how to get the alert signal to work.
I'll reach out to you on the walkie when we need to meet. But you have to beep us back to let us know you're coming. Otherwise, we won't be around. You better get going. We need to roll out soon. Don't forget to grab that beta from Barnes at Bird Lounge. She knows how to exploit the enemy's weakness.
All right. So now I gotta go to Bourbon Street. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so you'd think he would use the reserve as his base. Like, he's so close to it, and like this place seems much better fortified than his campsite, but I guess you get the catacombs now, even though they're probably like wet and damp and dead, but alright. We got our first mission. I'm probably gonna do that, and then that might be the end for this session. Definitely enjoying so far. I'm definitely visiting a lot more familiar haunts than I was expecting. Like, I was thinking there'd be a lot more like new environments, and so far I've pretty much just been places that I was, you know, at in the original game. So that's kind of weird. Let's get back. I'm not going to go exploring here because I'm already full on stuff. I'm going to have to go drop what I have. And you know what? We'll just jump ahead to me doing my first mission. Alright, so let's say I'm pretty decked out to actually start my first mission. I got some melee weapons. I got 2 guns, a bunch of ammo, good old cleaver here. Let's go ahead and let's hit the road. Oh, I'm gonna run back for one thing. Alright, so I needed to go to Bourbon Street, right? Bourbon Street. And this is like the second part of how this game works. So you've got kind of crafting and exploring your base. During the day, you go to different areas of New Orleans and you explore, and you're there for about 20 minutes or so. So this will probably be the end of the video. The entire time you've got this little watch here winding down, and it'll start beeping when you get, you know, close to running out of time. Okay, so you can go that way. Could I also go this way? That's kind of cool. So you're basically getting around the area on your skiff through the flooded New Orleans, and then you explore, and let's see. So I am down here, and there's another skiff, so you could leave on either of these two skiffs. She said, find the radio station, optional, head to Bird Lounge on Bourbon Street to receive Barnes intel. I'm going to try to do both of those if I can. So that's, is that the bar there? Bird Lounge. It's probably this one right here. So if I go this way, it should be right in front of me. Radio station's over there. You can't like mark or anything from what I remember. You kind of just have to navigate. And the whole time you're kind of just finding stuff, trying to fill up your bag. Kind of wondering, can I go up higher? Yeah, kind of a good amount of verticality to this area. You could trip those and they make noise and, you know, can bring walkers. These stairs are very, very shallow. Like, I work for my local building department. These would not meet code. Ooh, look at that. There's definitely, it feels like this game is pushing beyond what, you know, the MetaQuest should be able to handle. For sure. There's some guns, which is never a good sign.
Never forget Old Town. For 3 days, the bells rang. The key to our security turned into a weapon of mass slaughter. Without the bells, the dead rule the streets. To turn this blessing into a curse is the most heinous of crimes. Who would
maybe I gotta go across.
Such a senseless rule on our city? Who would try to frighten us into submission? You will find the perpetrator, and they will pay dearly. Any information about the incident will be met with gratitude. You have my word. As for the coward responsible for this offense, you are now the hunt.
Bye.
You will not forget Old Town. In the end, justice will be ours. The tower will always stand. Mama.
And you'd hear her voice a lot in the first game. I feel like there's way more story in this, even in like the first, you know, hour I played here, than I remember in the original game and like a full playthrough. There's a lot of dialogue and story elements.
Tourist, did some recon on the best route to the station. Bourbon Street is blocked, no go. 2 ways around it. Head north on St. Peter, then slip through the back patio of the Maison, or south on St. Peter. Cut through Preservation Hall. Bingo. Blockade circumvented. Broadcast booth is up on the 3rd floor. As far as I could tell, tower isn't heading up there. Sticking to the ground floor. Weird. No clue what that's all about. Before you roll out, make sure you snag a few goodies I left behind the bar downstairs. Keep it sneaky. Barnes.
So what did they say? I should have probably been listening to that. They said Bourbon Street was blocked. So that means I'm gonna have to go this way? Yeah, you can kind of see block there. Does that mean I need to go this way? Or... it doesn't look like I can go through there. There's no openings that I can see, so maybe I need to go that way. Alright, we're gonna explore. She said go downstairs to the bar. That kind of cool area. What'd you leave for me? Sawed-off shotguns. Oh yeah. Am I full already? You good. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, I want to keep you. Let's use this knife until it breaks. Can I use that guitar as a weapon? I would take my two-handed spot, which I'm full on. Alright. So we're gonna explore. I think I'm gonna go down the back alley here. Alright. You know, the graphics, the more I play, it's kind of like, it's not bothering me, you know, as much how kind of downgraded it is compared to the PC. Definitely kind of getting used to it the more I play. I feel like in the original game it was food and medicine I was always short on, so like kind of got to be selective about what you do take. I gotta say, like, stuff in the world to pick up is like way higher density. Like, I remember there were times where you'd go through a whole level and be scrounging to fill up a backpack, but I guess that was also later in the game when, like, as the days progress, there's less and less items that drop. Look at the fog. It's like the draw distance is like 5 feet. I hope I'm not going into a base with people in it, because to be honest, in the original game, look at the draw distance there. It's like nothing. The zombies weren't a huge threat. It was more people you'd run into. Yeah, there's the barricade. So I just went around said barricade. Is this the same note? Yeah. I don't want to listen to that again. The knife you have to like really stab in. So around to the right, and I can go in the back. Hey there. I haven't even used a gun yet. I do want to try out those sawed-off shotguns before I end this. Okay, so it's this way. It's like a tiki lounge. It's kind of a cool level. The fog is like so oppressive here, and I don't think, like, this fog feels like Superman 64, like fog to make the game actually run more than fog like for aesthetic. Okay.
Fucking A. Let's put a hurt on this shithead. This fool wants to eat my shirt. Must not value your life, asshole.
Clear it.
Let's take this asshole down.
These warning guns do not last too long.
Some people just don't realize.
$1 for every time I
shotgun is about to break.
Something. You must be so stupid.
These worn guns, like, frequently have issues. Alright. It's got a big double-barrel shotgun, which I don't have room for. I'll have to clear some space, and I don't have... I just use you for a minute.
Gonna break you, fool!
Was she there the whole time, just like watching me murder her buddies? I'm not your buddy, pal. Thanks. What was that? Oh. Ooh. Cool. I love the shotgun. Do you have... Yeah. Kinda don't want to waste my own ammo. Let's see how much time I got. About halfway through. I really am just trying to figure out what the objective is here, and I'm in the... They wanted me to go to the radio place, right? Look for a way to turn the power back on. I hear a truck or something running. Generator, maybe? Okay, I can go up there. It's getting louder. The performance is a little jittery here. Dog food. I should probably bandage. Did I not bring a bandage? I didn't bring a bandage. You're right. I'm a genius. So this is where I came in. I'm thinking it must be upstairs because it got louder as I came this way. Could have gone up the... climbed up the elevator, but... I'm not sure if I like attracted everyone with the noise I was making. I love these outdoor terraces. You can like, oh shit, walk around and yeah. So that would have got me up here. So I gotta keep going. I don't really want to get into a fight if I can help it because I don't have bandages, obviously. Because I'm an idiot. I hate how things interact with the walls. Like, it makes it more realistic, but at the same time, it's frustrating. Alright, so I could drop back down there. Alright. Here's the broadcaster. Could use some bandages. Can't open that. If you don't see a door handle, you just know you're not going to be able to open that door. Eat food, yeah, I know. I wish it was like Half-Life Alyx where you could like push the doors with objects. Oh, that's highlighted. Seems like it wants me to... I'm pressing it. Do I need to turn on power first? Before we to turn power back on? I think I do. Oh wait, I could probably put that tape in there, right? No, not yet. Alright. I think there's a generator. Obviously from that sound, there's a generator nearby. Just a matter of finding it. I'm still, like, how kind of jittery this is. I'm like, do I want to play this? I think it's out there where that person was. Because it gets louder if I go that way. Do I want, you know, to try to put up with this and play it the whole way on the meta quest? Or am I better off just waiting for the PC release? I'm just kind of unsure. Here? Where is it? It's like so loud over here. Maybe it's outside on the street? Maybe I can go across. I'm running a little low on time here, I think. Of course, there's not an easy way street level over here, I don't think.
Cover me.
Some people just don't realize what a scumbag they are. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy taking your ass out, tourist. You think you can fuck with
Someone
us
is like
and get
shooting
away
at
with
me.
it?
And I hear zombies. There's power though. This is what I needed. I'm getting a lot of jitter now. The building's dead without that generator.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy taking your ass out, tourist. What a pleasant surprise. A royal asshole. We put up with
Okay, so they stole.
You're a fucking nuisance, tourist.
Alright, so I gotta get back out of here then.
After all you've done?
I'm thinking he's upstairs. Which is really
You're gonna show your
awkward.
face here? After all you've done?
Where the hell is he? Alright, we're gonna get to the skiff and go back to camp. Because I'm full.
We're at the spot, tourist. If you can hear this, beep us back.
So do I actually have to, like... Report back to Sable and deliver the news about the radio station. It's like really awkward to get that radio. I feel like I don't want to lose that. Report back to Sable and deliver the news about the radio station. Does that mean I have to go back to the reserve? I wish it was a little more clear on that point. Who is shooting at me? I love VR where you're just like, they could come literally from anywhere. I wish I had the camera going, but it's kind of hard to sync it up with the quest, so I don't usually. But like, I love it's like, they could be anywhere. It could be up in the air. So the skiff is right over there. And I got about 25% of my time left. I should probably get back. My health and stamina are kind of low. I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Yeah, that would get me there. My cleaver's pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna try to avoid you guys. Except I'm moving real slow now because of my stamina. Yeah, I'm full. Oh, that's cool! You got some decapitation going on. I really wish I had a little more time to explore. You really have to give it some oomph. Messy Bussy's Bucket of Shrimp. Is that really the name of this place? I don't think you can actually go in here though. It looks like it's just a facade. I like that word. And like the water here, I bet on the PC this looks so much better because the water is like very static and low, like no mapping on it at all. It's just like a texture. Am I still going the right way? Yeah, skiff should be right down here. Right? No? Oh, I bet I can climb up there.
We took the tower together. You faced the rotten teeth of death alone. From this burden, we are freed.
I mean, I got one here already.
Quiet. Listen.
Can I climb up here? Oh shit.
Cower fuckers think they own every inch of this.
Did that just kill me? There was a ladder right there, wasn't there? I died. Oh my god. Right at the end there. I'm not sure if I continue. That'll probably just send me back to the base. Alright, so I just gotta go get my backpack, and it looks like it restored some time. I usually would just load my previous save whenever I played before. Yeah, so I lost like everything. Well, I know where I'm going now. So all I got on me is this, I think? That was so stupid. That'd be a funny ending to the video though, me falling on my ass. Can I not go this way? It's kind of interesting. There's like a jazz bar over here. I could have gone right through there, I just wanted to explore over here. We're gonna get our backpack and then we're gonna flee out of here. I do love the verticality of the levels in this and the original game. Like, obviously because the walkers are on the ground floor, they set up like ladders and bridges and, you know, ways to cross through much of the level. And it just makes for a lot of fun, like, traversing. I don't know what happens if I've got some stuff on me and I pick up a full backpack. Guess we'll find out. Did I... Okay, so I'm still at the same quest.
Nothing better to do?
Please don't... I don't want to fight. I'm not sure if she's with someone.
If that ain't being a traitor, I don't know what is.
Okay. Climbing down is kind of awkward. Come on. How come it's not going down? There we go. I don't want to die again. I don't think I had that much of an issue when I played on the 5 and the Index. Like, every time I'm coming down, it's like grabbing... Okay. Yeah. And what does that give me? Workable metal with scraps. Like that I probably want to bring if I can. Alright. Actually, my skiff's right here. Yeah, so I guess I can head back, clear my inventory. Like that is annoying. It's frustrating. Like, I'm so excited to play this, but at the same time, I wish I was playing it on the PC. I've got a 3080. I got a beefy PC that could run this at like such a high resolution. And like, this is the same game, but it loses a lot of atmosphere. Alright, let's go back.
Bunch of dead air. What happened?
Sorry about that. I don't have any formal training as a DJ. Turns out the tower doesn't give a shit about commanding the airwaves. They were there for a generator. Loaded it up and got away before I could stop them.
A generator? Why would they want that? We got all the power we need at the compound.
It's true. The tower doesn't use a ton of electricity. What they need, they get from solar. Generators eat up fuel, which is, like, very limited.
So, what the hell's going on here?
Looks like some plotting and scheming to me.
Fucking mama. Always one step ahead.
Damn. I was really looking forward to people hearing JB raging again. We gotta find a way to get it on air.
Don't worry. It'll get out there. We can't let this derail our plan. So, you got anything else to report, tourist?
Found a cool map. It's got some scribbles on it.
Can't be that cool. Let me see it.
Actually, get down. Whoa.
It's a tower map. I recognize the patrol routes. Looks like it lays out some exile locations in different parts of the city. Maybe they're encampments, fortifications.
Mama's not gonna tolerate a priest organizing a bunch of exiles. She's coming for them, and they gotta get ready.
Thank you, tourist. This is useful. We'll be in touch again when we figure out our next move. In the meantime, keep yourself safe.
Safe? Every day is a hell ride. But I like it that way.
Bye. Looks like the radio's playing. Gotta go to Bywater. I guess I'll check that out real quick. That'll probably be the end. Let's see. I need to take bandages with me this time, for sure. I do not need quite so many weapons. Did I drop that? I don't know. I do want some bandages though. These ones are probably fine for this point of the game. The less you take with you, the more room you have to bring stuff back. So it's like, it's definitely a balancing act, like how much stuff you actually need versus how much stuff you want. I don't think I need that. Oh, there's a crowbar there. I didn't even notice. I kind of want to try one of these out, though. So I got the double barrel, which I guess I'll leave that here. There. Let's do one more quick run. I didn't mean to bring you. Should grab a different pistol for sure. Yeah, I like the melee on the right and my pistol on the left usually. That's how I always would run. And we're going to Bywater, which is one of the old areas, so I'm really curious how it's changed. That water's blood red, right? I'm not crazy. So let's see, Bywater. And it looks like I can go just about anywhere right from the start. Like in the original game, I think it was like a lot slower that they unlocked places. Rampart was such a cool area before. I might have to check that out too. Oops. Alright, so this is Bywater. This is an area I definitely went to pretty frequently in the original game. And looks pretty similar. It's been a little while since I played it. Like, I'm trying to parse this versus...
Tourists! We've been staring at that door for hours hoping you'd come through it. Damn good to see you.
Give me a second, please.
Wait, where you going?
I'm stealing all your stuff. Medicine early on, you definitely want to take with you. And after medicine, it's like weapons, and then whatever gives you the most upgrade materials for sure. An ATM machine. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wonder what his resources are.
I'm ready to listen.
Let's get back to it. Tourists! We've been staring at that door for hours hoping you'd come through it. Damn good to see you.
Hey.
What's the matter? The priest put you in a bad mood? He can be a pushy son of a bitch.
Sounds familiar.
Can it, Dez? What did Father Carter have to say?
Dez, that's funny, that's my wife's name.
He's in. He did have a few stipulations. He gave me a letter to give to you.
That son of a bitch. All right, put it in the drawer.
He's very protective. Couldn't I just, like, shoot him through there?
Man of God, my ass. He's a wolf, this guy. Shifty, but fuck it. He can have it his way. With the preacher bringing his exiles to the table, we will have people in every corner of this city. There's a whole lot of demand out there, tourists, and everybody in Nola's gonna know that the Pond King always delivers.
It doesn't sound as cool as you think.
Keep quiet, Dez. I'm doing business with the tourists. You'll get your cut once the goods start flowing through here from our exiled friends. With everybody still dazed from the shitstorm in Old Town and the reserve fiasco, this trade network is the perfect plan at the perfect time. Supplies have never been harder to come by.
Oh, yeah?
Just make sure my cut is substantial, Sonny. Then we won't have a problem.
I'll tell you what I tell all my associates. I haven't operated this fine establishment for 28 years, through a fucking apocalypse even, by breaking my promises. You've got my word, and my word is good as solid gold.
It's true. He does say that to everybody.
That's enough, Dez. One thing you gotta know about the exiles, they're like catfish, night feeders. So you'll need to venture out after dark to do business with them.
Oh, really?
Work that UV flashlight to find where they've set up shop. It's a whole different ballgame at night. But the exiles say it's the best time to scavenge. Less competition, lots more loot.
Interesting.
Thanks for the tip, Pawn King.
You know I got your back, tourist. Listen, while you're here, I got a favor to ask you. It would help the trade network out a whole lot. Our old friend Henri, he had stuff hidden all over this town. He was like a fucking squirrel. Couple of nuts here, couple of nuts there. Most of it I could care less. But he and I were in the middle of a deal for one of those stashes, and then he got himself dead. I happen to know where he hid it. You can keep whatever else you find, but the batteries, those belong to me.
Oh, okay.
Sounds simple enough. Where do I need to go?
The spot ain't too far from here. An old recording studio in the French Quarter. Lots of fond memories. Henri and I used to do session gigs there. Him on slide, me on bass. We even played with Slim Dog Fortune once, if you can believe that.
You knew Slim Dog?
I most certainly did. Not like Henri. Those two played together for years. But I spent enough time with the legend to know how special his talent was. Back in the day, after Slim Dog met his maker, Henri would always be boasting about how Slim Dog told him he was the best slide player he'd ever seen. Even better than Slim Dog himself. Oh man, I miss that fool Henri. And he could play, there is truth to that. But better than Slim Dog? Come on now. The cat who owned the recording studio was a lunatic, Martinique the Martian Driscoll. He was a bit on the paranoid side, thinking everyone was out to steal from him.
All right, that's enough.
Where do I find the code?
The Martian was something of a ladies' man. Had a dalliance with a different lady every week. So he set himself up with a private suite at the Hotel Eclair. Every time he changed the door code to the studio, he'd leave it there for whoever he had coming around. You find room 212, you find the code.
Room 212. Got it.
One last thing. We're not gonna be keeping regular business hours from here on out. Security reasons. I'm sure you get it. We'll shout out on the radio when the doors are open, so stay tuned in. Good luck to you, tourists.
Bye. Bye, Felicia. Alright. So now I got to travel to the Hotel Eclair. So I'm guessing... I wonder if he's always in the same spot, or if they travel around. So much stuff. You know what it is last time I was playing, it was on a save file that was probably on day like 40 or 50, and like as you progress, the hordes get kind of heavier and heavier, and the stuff there's less and less of it. Yeah, that's about to break. I cannot grab that. That's weird. I can't. Okay. I should probably swap that out. I'm already full. Travel to the hotel. And where is that in relation to me? Is that in this area? Is that a whole nother area? I think that's a whole nother area. Because there's the shop, Bywater. Yeah, because this is an old area, and I don't remember there being a hotel. I wonder if it's all still here. I kind of want to jump on the PC and like kind of compare the areas. It feels less changed than I was expecting. Like I was thinking the old areas would be like way different, but honestly this feels just like how this level used to feel. Like there might be some, you know, individual changes, but overall it's the same thing. You know where I'm gonna probably end this video? I want to go to Rampart. I really want to explore Rampart. Maybe I'll see if I can include that here. I know there was another skiff, yeah, over here. But the knife you gotta put it in and then you gotta like plunge it. It's not as easy, and it's also sometimes a little harder to pull the weapon out. That's why I like this thing, the cleaver, so much more. I don't think you can repair stuff, at least you couldn't in the original, from my memory. Yeah, so skip's over here. I guess, I mean, the Bywater Hotel is not here, I don't think. Or not the Bywater, the Hotel Eclair. So I guess I have to go back and then come back out. Because I think... Or can I go there? Does it make me go back to camp? Yeah, there's the hotel. Can I... Oh, I can't. But is it going to be at night? That's pretty cool either way. So that brings up the formula just a little bit. Oh. Leaving now will reset your mission. Okay. So I am here at night. I really should have gone back and cleared my stuff, though. I am full. Like, if I'm gonna go explore this place... Yeah, I should probably do that first. Alright, so I came back here. And it doesn't seem like it lets me go back at night, so you must have to be, like, in the world and then go somewhere. What I want to do, I'm gonna go to Rampart, because, like, always when I'm it's definitely the scariest area in the original game. I'm just curious how it holds up on the meta quest. I can link it, showing Rampart in the original game on PC. And I want to just check it out real quick on the meta. And right off the bat, okay, on the PC version, the level starts like way over there, and you can't even see the school like until you get way closer. So right off the bat, I don't love that aspect of it. And I'd always sneak in through a window. I wonder if you can do it on this version still. Just kind of exploring here. I don't remember the bridge in the background, though. I wonder if I just never noticed it, or if that's new. Yeah, it's locked up. And there's the gym over there, so that's still there. They've kind of cut out... Normally, there's kind of a... You'd be walking down, like, that road over there, and the school would be kind of in the distance from what I remember. I have to compare videos. Yeah, looks like you can still get in the same... I kind of just want to explore here briefly. This will probably be the end of the video, just kind of my favorite old area and what it looks like now. Yep, this is Rampart. And these things usually are not worth like opening every single one. It's like so time consuming. But I do like, in the original one it was a lot harder to tell, I think, which ones kind of had good stuff in it and which were garbage. So that's actually, oh, you could even reach through apparently, you just grab shit on the other side. The lighting is so much different too on the meta versus the PC version. Like on the PC version, the lighting is like so much darker, and like there's really good shadows and stuff. Like this area, ooh, alrighty, Lucille, you are mine. Wasn't Negan? He was a gym teacher. I wonder if this could be his school. You never know. I should be a lot more like thoughtful about what items I grab, because the door is going to open. Oh yeah, this is so much different. Like in the original, maybe it's the time of day, maybe if you come back at night. But this is... My dude is like having a heart attack here. I keep saying in the original. On the PC version of the base game, this area is so much darker. Like, to the point where you normally have to have your flashlight out, like, 24/7 in order to see anything. And this is so much brighter. It just completely changes, like, the feel of the game. And I'd say not for the better, but I mean, also a lot of people complain that this area was, like, too scary. So, like, maybe it's an aesthetic choice because they wanted to make it a little more playable for people, but I definitely, I'm not digging it as much as the original. I wonder if there's like an achievement for that. Oh, I just like pissed off everybody. Yep, that's not happening. I really love that. That's so cool in VR. Ooh. Container. Oh, that's a person. What you doing over there? I'm gonna Lucille you. Oh, there's more people. She's like stuck. Nice. So that's the gym over there. I definitely need to go check that out. Looks like there's some people hanging around. That's one thing, is there's really no consequence for murdering people in this game. I could go on a rampage and like it doesn't impact like your you know, like how people react to you or anything. So in the original game there was like there's a way up there and then you can go down there. Problem is it like rolled down the stairs. That was cool. I have a two-hander, so I couldn't do it, but I actually had room. Got some smokes. One other thing on the MetaQuest is the panels on this are LCDs, and like the darks are just not as good. Oh, cool. So any like real dark areas just have like a whole lot of like grain and like it just doesn't look amazing. There we go. Always listen for those sounds as they tell you. One thing I feel like the new areas look less detailed than these old areas. Like these old areas, they had high assets and then they had to kind of like down scale them. I feel like the newer areas, like from what I've seen so far, look less detailed. And I wonder if that's because like the lead system here is the MetaQuest.
We should have beat the tower. I guess we just didn't put up with the crazy.
Okay, faction territory. I will be shot. Look at that. Like everything literally just like disappears from reality when I step forward.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy taking your ass out, tourist.
I'm like, there's stuff there. Look at that. That is so messed up. I just like completely whiffed like 8 times. Yeah, this is a little different, at least on the PC version that I played. Can I sneak up on this guy and murder him? Yep. Thanks, bro. What did I save to my journal? You can't get over here. Yeah, so this area, did not have... Well, I guess it was kind of random. Sometimes you'd run into people.
You are a fucking nuisance, tourist!
Damn. Drawing all kinds of walkers over here. Beautiful. This is where I should, like, pick up less junk. Over there. Where you come? Did you just turn that quickly? Why do you have a like a dude's voice? Damn it! And this area, it's probably because it's on the meta quest, but like, this is very dark on the PC version. But like the darkness here, it's like very foggy, and like kind of looks bad. Like it's definitely another area that's like, this is one of my favorite areas on the PC, and this makes me a little bit reluctant. But that necessarily wouldn't, you know, be different on, because I play Airlink primarily. So if I'm playing this PC VR Airlink to the Quest, it's gonna have probably the same foggy like issues. Yeah, so this is not all that different from the PC version. For like, there are some differences. Mostly, like, they cut down the area a bit. Ooh. Goodies. That's medicine. Glue. I don't need glue. I don't think I need glue. Did I bring a... What's over here? I got quite a bit of time here. Cigar. Ooh, a key. Broken shotgun. I don't know what that key is for. Is it hidden room key? There's a hidden room in here? I don't remember there being a hidden room in here. Shit. Where the hell did that person come from? I kind of hate the, like, respawning behind you mechanic. And the body just, like, disappeared. That's a little annoying. You don't have to do, like, speed, but you have to, like, have a good follow-through. So there's a hidden room key. Where is that hidden room? And do I have time? So that's the other way in this area. I know there's like a door over here if I remember right. Yeah, I think it's this one. You definitely see the same couple of zombie models a lot. What the? What? Are we cool?
Nothing better to do? If you enjoy living, you'll put the weapon away.
Where are you guys coming from? Jesus Christ. Like, for real. They're just, like, spawning on top of me, it feels like. Let's see. Anything good in here? Are those Twinkies? Twinkle Toe. That seems like a zombie land reference for sure. Was this the locked area? I had to check, my battery's getting a little low. There's a dude over there. Did they not just like hear me murder friends indiscriminately? Let's go, Lucille. We got a room to find. I do wonder, could I like climb over this stuff? No. And I want to say in the PC version, no, I don't think you can get to the second floor. Why are these doors not? Is there someone on the other side? Hello? That's so weird. I don't know what's going on there. I have to like physically like put my body in the way. Alright. I'm like clearing out like the crap. Wait, was that medicine or is that... That's medicine, I do want that. That's a lot of good stuff. Those almost always have more worthwhile stuff in them. Ooh. Fourth and pain crafting unlocked. Nice. Alright, can I open this door? It's kind of messed up. You can like see her through the door. Alright. I don't know where this key... I feel like I've explored... We're about halfway to the timer here. I don't think there's another room in here. What would that key be for? Is it for a whole nother area, maybe?
Shit. Someone's close.
Nah, man. This is like the slowest reload. They just like forgot I was there. Medicine? Medicine. We do want that. If you see medicine, you pretty much always take it. Medicine and ammo, because ammo doesn't take a broom, obviously. Broken shotgun. Broken weapons are good because they give you usually a good amount of resources too. These things always have like a ton of stuff in them. Oh, that was that one. Okay. That's what I... Okay. asshole. Yeah, I think I'm just about cleared through Rampart. And I gotta say, less scary than the PC version. Like, how much brighter it is here. Okay, so this is the other... Yeah. I feel like this is a bigger area on the PC version as well. That guy's got armor. That's not fair. He keeps like forgetting I'm here. Ugh. That's weird. I feel like that's a bug. It does not seem intentional. Ooh. It's not broken either. I definitely want to keep you. I don't think I had any of those. Let's see. Get rid of the shoe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got like no ammo for this gun though. And it's a two-hander, so I can't just store it. I'm wasting the ammo I don't have. And this shit makes so much noise. Oh, it's even got good durability. Half my time spent in this game broken. Oh, there's grenade launchers? I didn't even know that. I spent literally just like messing with my inventory. See, if I could put a broken gun in here, why can't I put... Yeah, I think that will only fit in my side, which I've got Lucille, and you know what, I'll take Lucille out. This thing makes so much noise and I don't have much ammo for it. Alright, we're just gonna leave this junk. We're running low on time here. Got... Yeah, we still got... I feel like, did they slow down the time? It feels like it. So do I want to go back through the school, or can I even go around it? Did they... There's the gate over there. Can you open that gate? I should probably heal. Oh, is there a guy over here? Did you see something over here? No? Are you just being dumb? Yeah, I think they're just being dumb. Get off. I'm not as good with the bat as I am with the cleaver or the knife. I didn't use the two-handers as much. Well, I guess I'll head out of here. That was a pretty successful... Oh, shoot. I think I'm gonna have to make a choice here. Lucille? I got a couple shotguns back home. Because I don't think it'll take with me if I don't have it on my back. We'll find out here, because I gotta drop this to click the resting place, right? Yeah, I lost it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna just jump into some final thoughts. So, yeah. I love, like, the atmospheric noises in the background and stuff. Yeah, there's a thing over here. And there were times you'd come back in, there'd be like a zombie or two loitering around, which always threw me, because like, it should be a safe place, but in The Walking Dead, you know, it's never completely safe. So yeah, that's basically the gameplay loop here. You know, you go on a mission, it's about 20 minutes, you explore one of these various areas. There's some story missions, there's some like you're just going to collect stuff to level up your crafting walls, you come back, you destroy all the stuff you got, you break it down to basic crafting materials, you store the cool stuff you want to keep, the weapons and whatnot. It definitely gives you a lot more, I feel like, than the original game. Like, you were scrounging, I feel like, a lot early on, and here they kind of just throw everything at you. It's kind of like, it's a continuation of that first game. It's not kind of starting from scratch, which is nice. There is a whole new tech tree. It's a little less than I was expecting. Like, it's basically, hey, there's the original tech trees, here's the new tech tree. I don't know how long this is yet. Oh, there's a second one over here. I didn't even notice that. Alright, so you get unlock small caliber armor upgrades, and then this one is 380 auto upgrade. Yeah. So this is like guns, and I think this one was all armor related? Am I thinking about that right? Laser sight. I need to really take a look at these and figure out kind of like what direction I'm going to go in. Phosphorus, gunpowder, shafts. Yeah. But I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm going to spend, you know, more time with it, and I don't know if I'll do a full playthrough or maybe just like highlights. Maybe if I do, you know, a really exciting run, I'll do another video. But definitely, I love the first game, and I wish this was the PC version. That's the one downfall at this point. Is I just wish I was playing this, you know, at higher resolution, faster FPS, you know, better draw distance, like all that stuff. It's the same game, but it's like a pared down. It's like if you had a PlayStation 5 and you had a Switch, it would be like, I've got to play the Switch version, which, you know, it's the same thing, arguably, but it's kind of inferior. So I am going to end the video here. I will have, you know, more content on this in the near future. If you do enjoy this video, I've got a ton of other VR content on the channel. I do cover a lot of VR stuff, especially lately. I've been really back into it. And if you enjoy this, please do like, subscribe, drop me a comment with your thoughts, and thank you for watching, everybody. You have a great night.